about to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in that.
Hey guys, and welcome back to Ashley Caldwell Creative. This is episode 7. And I'm sorry for the way I look. I started CrossFit this week and I feel horrible. Like, my whole body hurts. Tomorrow I actually have to get up and go do things, so we'll see how that goes. But I first want to start off by saying thank you so much to all my new subscribers. The last video I made, I think I had 2 subscribers, and now I have 17. And I know that's not a lot, but it's still exciting. If you have a YouTube channel, you know what I mean. It's still exciting. So anyway, so today I'm going to talk to you about several of the things that you need to do to get going with your whether it be an online boutique, a brick and mortar location, and maybe even it's not a boutique, maybe it's just a retail store of some kind. It's still the same things. So the first thing that you need to do, and I would do it yesterday, is once you figured out your name, what you want your name to be, you need to go snatch up all of the, what are they called? They're not tags, but all the names that are for your business. So mine's Ashley Caldwell Co. And that's the same thing on every single thing I have on Pinterest, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat if you want to do Snapchat. I don't really have time for Snapchat. I barely have enough time for what I have. You will figure that out once you get started in this. And let me tell you, me starting CrossFit and not doing anything has really put a damper on my business. I almost feel like I'm taking on too much all at once. But anyways, so that's the first thing you need to do. You need to go ahead and snatch up all those names, or the name on all those locations. And then if that name is already taken, you may want to reconsider the name. Or if you're totally fine with something similar or close, then go for it. After that, you need to apply for a fictitious business name. Now, you don't have to apply for a fictitious business name. You could also apply as an LLC, unlimited liability company, or you could do a corporation. I did a fictitious business name, and what it means is doing business as a DBA. I did that because it was the cheapest, and I'm trying to my very best not to take out a business loan, and so anywhere I can cut corners as for sales or for money, I am trying to do so. So I did that, and so it's what mine says basically, and anyone can look it up. You can go look it up yourself if you want to go onto the Missouri website. You would just type in Ashley Caldwell Co. and it would come up with my name, Ashley Elliott, doing business as Ashley Caldwell Co. So you need to do that, because also not only is that could be potentially gone, so now that I've taken that, no one else can use the name Ashley Caldwell Co. It's gone, at least in the state of Missouri. I don't know if you can, if it works that way for the whole, for everything. I don't think so. That doesn't really make any sense that it would, because you're only applying under your state. But at least nobody in my state can take that. I mean, I don't know why they would, because it's very specific to me. But somebody that has a really fun name, one of the ladies boutiques in our area is called Tin and Lace. So, and then we have another one, Bless Your Heart Boutique. So you got to snatch those names up before somebody else takes them from you. So then after that, and honestly, I would do this first before anything after those other two things are done. This is the thing that is like the most important thing for you to do, and especially if you live in the state of Missouri. I cannot speak for any other state because I've not done it in any other state and I don't live in any other state, but I will tell you that the state of Missouri is absolutely slow. And they take their time because they don't care. It's not affecting them. So your retail sales license or your reseller's permit, it's got many different names. You will literally have to search what the name is for your state. I can't tell you. How I found out what it was called in my state was I actually called the company, and I'll go over these companies later, so I'm not going to tell you right now, but I promise you I will go over these websites. I ended up just calling them and asking them what that was, what a seller's permit or a reseller's permit was, because I was like, there's nothing showing up in my web results for a Missouri reseller's permit. And so she was able to tell me, well, in Missouri it's not called a reseller's permit, it's called a retail sales license. So you need to get on that, because I applied for my retail sales license back at the very 1st of January and I still do not have it, and it is like what? It is March 7th and I still do not have it. However, I called them today because I had went and spoken to my local city hall about getting my city license so I could go ahead and open up my brick and mortar location. And they will not issue me my license until I have my retail sales permit or license. So I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, I'm getting ready to sign a lease. I'm getting ready to pay my money for this shop, you know, this commercial space, and I don't even have this, and I have no idea when it's coming. So I started kind of freaking out a little bit. This was back on Monday. And so finally today I decided, I'm like, you know what, I'm going to call them. I'm going to call them. So I called them and I told the lady, I was like, I just wanted to check on the status of my license. And she said, oh, we haven't even started it yet. And so I was nice about it, but I said, I want you to understand that I cannot do anything. I can't even purchase inventory within the United States of America until I have this license, 1. And 2, I cannot get my city license without this. And she said, okay, I'll do it. I'll pull it, and I will personally do it tomorrow. So hopefully by next week I should have my retail sales license. We will see. But that's something else that you need to know. You are not going to be able to purchase any inventory from any seller, any reputable seller, I guess I should say, within the continental U.S. without that. You will be able to purchase stuff through out of the U.S. like Alibaba or DHgate, or there's some United Kingdom like Great Britain places that you can purchase from, and I have purchased from I made a purchase today through Great Britain just because it takes a long time, and I don't know how long it takes to get stuff from the US, and I know it takes a while to get stuff from overseas because, well, it's got to come on a boat, so it takes a while. And I've also purchased some stuff through DHgate and Lady Charm online, and they are, I don't know for sure if they're in the US or not. I'm thinking that they might be located in the US, but they don't sell, I don't feel like they sell stuff from the US, but they might. I do not know that for sure, but it still even took a while to come. And the quality of all of it has been fine. I've only received one thing from DHgate so far, which is coming from China, and the quality of it is excellent. So don't be scared when you're like, oh, this stuff looks cheap. It looks, because I was really nervous, but the only way to know is to take the plunge and to do it, because you cannot always believe reviews. Like, you can't, like, they can pay people to write reviews. I mean, you cannot always believe that everything everybody tells you. And so I just took the plunge, and I didn't buy super pricey expensive things. I bought stuff that was more cheaper. Like the first thing that came in the mail was baby pacifier clips. And so it was something that I paid like $1 a piece for, and I'm going to be able to turn around and sell for at least $5 a piece and make a whole lot of money off of. But it was good. Like, the quality is amazing. The clips are great. The fabric is great. It's great. So don't be scared. Just take the plunge and just do it. But I would prefer to buy stuff within the continental U.S. just because, one, I'd like to support our country, and two, I know I'll get it sooner. I don't have to wait for it to come across the sea or the ocean. So anyway, so I'm not going to go into this big long rant about all of these places that you can purchase stuff from, because that is a whole nother video. So that's the second thing that you need to get on the ball with that, because I have no idea if your state is slow like mine is. So then after you've done that, and most of this is stuff you could do all within like an hour. You can sit down at your computer and do this all within like an hour. Then the next thing you need to do is apply for your EIN number, which is basically your tax identification number. And you need to do that in order to, one, file your taxes at the end of next year. If you're going to start your business this year, you need to file them at the end of 2018.